What's going on, YouTube? Before I get into this video, man, y'all make sure y'all go like, comment down below what movie y'all want to see me review next, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, this next one we about to get into, man, was requested by Kevontae Jones, the Nutty Professor 2. Now, in my personal opinion, this one is better than the first one. If y'all go to my old videos, I already reviewed the first one. But I done seen this movie a million times, but I haven't seen it in a while, but I had to go back and rewatch it for this review. But I'm glad Kevontae requested this, man, because I truly forgot how funny this movie was. And before I get into it, I just wanted to say, we got to really start appreciating Eddie Murphy as the GOAT. Because, as you watching this movie, man, you really see how talented this dude is, playing every single character in the movie. And then it's like Buddy Love, he playing himself. It's just as I was watching this movie, I really forgot Eddie Murphy was playing all the characters. That lets you know how talented this dude is. And it's not as easy as people probably think it is. Oh, I could do that. No, you really can't, because I'm not trying to be funny enough, but we seen Marlon Wayans try in that movie he did with all them people. So it just it did not hit the same. But Eddie Murphy really is the master of playing everybody in the movie. But I just wanted to say that before I got started. But the second one is really about Sherman. He finally found somebody to settle down with. Her name is Denise Gaines, played by Janet Jackson. Now, at the beginning of this movie, it's Sherman, he just going through a midlife crisis. He just thinking about trying to settle down with his wife. He got pressure at his job, and he's still it's kind of he got PTSD from dealing with Buddy Love. Now, on here, it's Buddy, he's starting to take over Sherman. It's Sherman got rid of him on the first one, but it's he's still embedded in his DNA. Now, when Sherman was getting ready to propose to Denise, Buddy just took over his entire body. He just started acting out, wilding out, and it really scared her off. So she looking man, what done got into you? But it was still Buddy living on the inside of Sherman. Now, you have to really pay attention to these movies because they be having so many deeper meanings to it. Especially if you a spiritual person like me. I just pay attention to small stuff. So Sherman, he's just fed up with Buddy. He I'm finna just disconnect myself from this dude entirely. And his friend on here, he was telling him man, that's gonna be kind of dangerous. Even though Buddy take over you sometimes, he still is a part of you. If you just try to detach yourself from him, it could mess up your mind. And Sherman knew the cost of doing it, but he was just tired of Buddy, which I understand. But he ends up doing it. And some of the stuff that was left to Buddy that came out of Sherman is it spilled over at the lab, and Buster the dog, his DNA got mixed up with Buddy. So Buddy kind of came back to life because of he has to be held on to something. Even if it ain't Sherman, if it's a frog, if it's a cat, he needs to be holding on to something to come back alive, which is very genius. Whoever wrote this movie, Buddy, he's just a really imagination unless he has something to hold on to. But before I go further with him, I just want to say I don't like having favorite parts, because this movie, I have a lot of favorite parts to it. But man, when they was at that dinner table, and when the daddy and the grandma be going at it, bro, I don't see how anybody with a sense of humor can watch this movie and not laugh. I truly forgot how funny this movie was, bro. I kept rewinding it, laughing at them two going back and forth. And I'm looking man, do you know the patience you got to have every single day you wake up? You got to put on all this makeup, get into this role, get into this character. That's not only talent, that's serious focus. Because one day I got to be the grandma. One day I got to be the mama. One day I got to be the brother. One day I got to be the daddy. One day I got to be Sherman. Then I got to be Buddy Love. It's just how do you mentally keep all this together and still put on a great performance? That's why, to me, Eddie Murphy will always be the GOAT, because we ain't never seen nothing like this. Well, we probably have, but we have not seen nobody master it like Eddie Murphy did. And I'm just bruh, he's just the GOAT to me. But Buddy comes back alive because of Buster's DNA, and they see him at the movie theater. Now, Sherman just spooked. You could just imagine, you thinking you done got rid of somebody and they pop right back up in your life, and you enjoying yourself with your woman, and he just shows up like out of nowhere at the movie theater. But he ends up pickpocket, and I don't know what it is about Eddie Murphy pickpocketing people. He's like a thief on every movie he playing. I don't know what that's about, but he finds out that Sherman got this offer for $150 million from these people to get like this this youth formula he got. So Buddy, he goes back around and he'll try to go to the same people and tell them, instead of giving me 150, give me 149 million, and I give y'all something better than Sherman. So he finds out where Sherman lives at because his daddy was playing with the formula. Now, this is another one of my favorite parts. When Buddy was going in the house to try to get the formula from Sherman, he got to deal with the horny grandma on here, which is hilarious. It's just like how he stays in character. It's like he really talking to himself the whole movie, if you think about it, because he's not acting with nobody. He ends up putting like some type of thing in there to spike the U formula, so it kind of messes up Sherman's entire project that he was going to. Like, it messed up everything. Like the hamster, he got big and just started causing terror on everybody, and Sherman ended up losing his job. Not only that, he started losing his mental health too. Like, it started declining fast, and like, looked like Buddy had everything figured out, but Sherman's so smart. He knew, he was like, man, for me, the only way for me to get back to where I need to be, I gotta eat this dude. Now, his daddy really the one who brought it to his attention, but it's like the way he worded it, it made Sherman like, man, I gotta get him back inside of me. So Sherman comes up with this plan because he's held on by a dog, so he's gonna have like dog nature. So on here, Buddy just like, when he see a cat, he start chasing the cat. When he gotta go to the bathroom, like he'll pee on like anywhere he want to pee. Like he has a dog nature. That like I said, whoever wrote this was like a very intelligent way of bringing this dude back to life. But Buddy ends up putting the U formula on side like a tennis ball because he knew Buddy was gonna react to it because he's still a dog at nature. And Buddy starts to turn like into this like this little gooey stuff. But as they chasing him, Buddy just like start deteriorating, and then they end up not getting him. So they thinking Sherman finna be permanently slow on here. Oh, I hate to say stuff like that, but permanently not himself. Like, he was losing his mind like bad. But when Denise started crying when she was talking to Sherman, it kind of like brought Buddy back to life for like a split second. So he had to like drink all this water to get Buddy back on the inside of him. And I like when his daddy was like putting his face under the water, just asking him questions. He didn't get Sherman time to like respond. He just kept asking him like super hard math questions to see if he still had his brain back together. But Sherman ends up basically eating Buddy, getting back to himself, and him and Denise end up getting married. But man, like I said, I have a lot of favorite parts on this movie, but my absolute favorite part is at the end, at the wedding, when his brother was, well, it's still Eddie Murphy, but his brother was singing "One in a Million." Man, that song got stuck in my head after I watched this movie. Like, that man really is a nut, bro. I love almost every Eddie Murphy movie that I watch, and I'm glad Kivante requested this because I needed a good laugh. But I'm not gonna lie, like I said, this one better than the first one. I'm gonna give this one, on a comedy scale, I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10 because I used to love watching this when I was a kid. But y'all make sure y'all go like, comment down below what movie y'all want to see me review next. I'm gonna try to get all y'all requests out the way. Share this video and subscribe to the channel, man. The Clumps, starring Eddie Murphy. I'm gone.